public schools and children, and if it's important or not. As you can see, I mean, child obesity is a problem. Um, it's grown more than doubled in children, tripled in adolescents the last 30 years. You can see on this is just obesity from like the 70s, where it's around 5%, up to about like over 15%. So it's obviously a problem. It's a problem in children. Um, what can we do about it? Obviously, physical activity isn't like the only problem. There's like diet, nutrition, these like the big issues. But it's kind of like a whole lifestyle change, and physical activity is part of this. So you can see on these maps that the darker shades are higher rates of each. The top one is physical inactivity rates, and the bottom one is obesity rates. So like whether or not it's the actual cause of it, it's still, there's a correlation. It's part of like the lifestyle. So, hopefully we can change some physical activity in children. We can also help change obesity rates. There's been like a lot of studies about, physical activity and how it's healthy for you can help with obesity. Because of this, the CDC recommends children and adolescents get at least 60 minutes. For us, it's like 30 minutes for over 18. And schools play a big, role in this. Kids spend a big part of the day in schools. The city even says, this could be like recess, it could be dancing, it could be like any kind of physical activity, like in between breaks in schools. It doesn't just have to be PE, it just has to be anything that gets your heart rate up, and that can help for the 60 minutes of physical daily activity. But in reality, there really isn't that much going on in terms of like, physical activity in schools. It's run by the SHPPS, which is like every 6 years they go through. It's a huge comprehensive study of health issues and everything in schools. They found these statistics that we got 3.8 of elementary schools, 7.9 middle schools, and 2.1 of high schools that provide daily physical education for each kid each week in every grade. And so that's like pretty harsh, I guess, to say like every single week of the year. But it's not even like close to giving them the needs that they need. It's one by the CDC, which was done just last year, which basically goes and they kind of survey kids in high schools, elementary schools, middle schools. They ask like during the last week how much daily physical activity you get in school. This is all in school, but we'll see how this affects in high school too. They found that only 31% of children and adolescents went to PE classes daily. And in some places, only 20% of elementary schools met the actual state requirement, which was only 20 minutes a day. So it's not a lot. And then outside of school, this also transfers over, and we get that less than 3 in 10 high school students get 60 minutes average daily physical activity, and probably more importantly, only 14% of high school students did participate in 60 minutes or more on any day during that last week. So, clearly kids aren't getting enough physical activity in school or out of school. Spend a lot of chunk in school, so it transfers over. It's because a lot of kids just don't do a lot outside of school. It's like 60% of kids between 9 and 13 don't participate in any kind of organized physical activity outside of school. And low-income children are especially hit by this. Between 2003 and 2007, the obesity rates went up by 10% for all children between 10 and 17, but by 23% for low-income students. And they're more than 2 times more likely to be obese than children in their higher income levels. And this affects them more outside of school too, because it's harder to get access to parks and recreation, money, transportation, and time for out-of-school activities like sports and stuff like that. So like to provide like an even basis, it's important that public schools can provide some physical education. There's been some solutions for this. The Let's Move movement by Michelle Obama, it all starting younger ages, tries to hit like the kids so that they can grow up and live healthier. One of the main components of her campaign is physical activity, whether it's through schools or outside of schools. There's 15 states that are probably going to change. They're looking to change the physical education requirements. And then also the government, a lot of it through this Let's Move campaign. there's gonna be like $15 million that's actually gonna